Talk about a crossover. Oh, baby. Oh, I just started talking. Why? I'm on my way. As I was saying, talk about a crossover. There's the Army and the Navy right there. You see, my dad's always saying, you gotta get your stuff out of the basement. And I'm like, I've got everything out. The only things I couldn't get to are things that have been piled upon for years and years. And he said, I told your second brother he needs to take his Navy uniform. You see, my brother was in the Navy. He got out and he tells stories about that. But, he told me to burn everything. And I'll burn it. I mean, those are our memories. Those are the things that made us who we are. Can't you see? If you burn that stuff, you've given up on yourself. You can't just burn things. Sell it? It's just like burning it. If you can't do well enough for yourself to keep the things that are who you are, then I guess it's too late. So he said, burn it. He said, burn it. Burn his Navy uniform. And I sat there and I said, back when he was 18, probably fit me like a glove here at 51. And so I crept in there and said, burn it? Not right. I'm taking it. And I'm gonna wear it. And it's gonna fit me like a glove. As it turns out, he's about like 2 inches fatter than me when he was 18 than I am now. He got the pants. He never did get his dress blues because, well, there are stories that can be told about that. So I snuck in dead of night and I took him from underneath the stairwell in the basement where that little bar is and everything's pressed in, and I said, "Gah!" And I took this. I took everything and I say, it's gonna fit like a glove. I will wear it everywhere. But I didn't have the hat. I don't know what he did with his little fucking Popeye cap. So I had to go out to the car and get my beret. I keep it in the car in case I get pulled over. Cops look and they go, oh, well, yeah, probably a decent individual. But no cap. So I put that on. That's the crossover we're talking about. Oh. You can't just burn your past. burning your past does not solve the problem. He wants to burn it. I pushed all the damn things back close after I took it out. I got all his Navy uniforms there before he fucking took a discharge. Wouldn't have called it honorable, just a discharge. And I pushed everything back together. Nobody will ever know it's gone until my dad's dead. And my second brother says, what happened to my uniform? And I will say, Dad told me you wanted him to burn it. And he'd say, whoa. And I'd say, you know what? I saved it for you. You tell Dad to burn something, it might take him a while to do it because he knows you're wrong. But given time, he'll burn it. You can't question him that much. You told him to. But I saved it, and here it is. I give it back to you. And now that I've got it on, I said it would fit like a glove. I didn't know people could be that fat at the age of 18. It's pretty big. I took it, and I will return it when he regrets having told my father to burn his stuff. I will take it and give it back to him. I'm even gonna get it dry cleaned for him. Hi, cat. Look at that. Jeez, oh man. Told you Scomp died. I've got his case over there. He built something when we were in Iraq so he could send stuff back. And when we got back and he got it back, he said, you can have that. And I put all my crap in it and I sent it back to Gaylord, Michigan because I was getting out and they needed an address. I got that. So he gave me that and I put all kinds of things in it. And so we got this. It's too bad Scomp is dead. But he put this on there. Beer from above. And he sent it to Scomp. And I always remember the zip code 28307. And I got all this stuff in here. I was opening it up. There, look at that. I pulled shit out of there. Huh. And there was a Herald Times newspaper right there in the top. I said, what the hell's that? That's the Gaylord Herald Times. It's my hometown newspaper. Proposed incinerator still on back burner. Oh, that's the big line. And then the next one is hearing scheduled on Moore's release. You remember I talked about Terry and Lori Moore and how they were wrongly accused of murdering Jerry Tobias. It happened they didn't go to jail until after I was gone for the army, but that one night it could have been me that got accused because they just picked anybody up and I got pulled over that night. Could have been me. 17-year-old little Archie Elderquist. Could have been. But then this is March 21st, 1991. They're talking about letting them go. And they never did get let go until I got back. That's one of the things people talk about, the wrongs they do in their life. Sometimes you should have stuck around and took care of somebody. They didn't get wrongly imprisoned until I left. And they didn't get rightly released until I got back. It's a curse. So many people to take care of. And if I leave for a while, what is it, 3-4 years? Oh gosh. I'm sorry you lost so much of your time. And then I realized, why is this paper in here? It's because it says, good job. Good job. Something about the military. That's the only reason that paper was in there, because it related to me somehow. Welcome home, it says there. It's got a VFW hat. That's how I almost ended up in the damn McVeigh militia, was by wearing a VFW hat. They invited me and said, come down and shoot some guns. And I was like, I'm not much of, you know, club mentality. And I've been quoting for years, never be a member of any club that would have me as a member. But before I ever knew that quote, I just told them, I said, I'm not much of a club mentality. I don't even fucking agree with you. Why would I want to? Oh, because I get to shoot guns? Done it. So there's welcome home. And then that damn thing, sexual assault charged. 2 men have been bound over to stand trial in 46th District Judicial Circuit Court. Charges in separate cases in Otsego County. So it's, as Victoria said, she said, everything looks so happy. Everything looks so happy on the newspaper, on the front page of the Herald Times. Everything looks so happy. Yet there's all this wickedness going on right around it. The 17-year-old raped a girl under 13, and the 31-year-old, he's getting charged too. And it's like, hey, good job, welcome home. And it's what a mess. What an interesting coincidence that they're telling our history. And then you got 2 letters from my mother in that box. You can't see it. 2 letters from my mother in that box. And it's just, yesterday, they buried her. 3 years ago. yesterday was her birthday. They buried her on her birthday. But she wrote letters, and I don't know if I can. Nope, that's from the sister. My mother's handwriting was so eloquent and eloquent, that's the wrong word. It was so beautiful. And she would say things, and looking back, I'm like, I don't even remember that. Never burn anything. Keep your mother's letters to you. I don't even know if this is how this is supposed to go. It was tied up that way. You keep something tied around your neck. You don't burn this stuff. These are memories. These are things that you're gonna remember forever, if only you get another good look at them. Other than that, gone forever. We're coming into a time where fond memories are gonna mean something. I got a mosquito on the side of my forehead. I can feel it. I'm sure I got it. She talks such wonderful things. Taking us back, you know. Here I see it today. On the day that the Ouija board said that I was gonna have my head fucking cut off in a traffic accident windshield on August 12th of a Monday. And I say Monday, it's not a Monday, I'm okay. I make it home. But this could be the day that there's any such thing. You should be one of those people on the damn wall going, come on in, come on in, come on in. You know, how the fuck do I get in? You gotta fight for it. And climb that wall. Come up and see me sometime. You know how to whistle? You just do that with your lips and blow.